Taylor Cavanaugh, a former Navy SEAL, shares his journey from growing up in San Diego to joining the military and serving in Yemen and Iraq. He discusses the challenges he faced in becoming a Navy SEAL, including the rigorous training and the mental and physical toll it took on him. He also talks about the sense of purpose and camaraderie he felt while serving in the SEAL teams. Cavanaugh describes his childhood in California, where he had a great upbringing despite his family's struggles with drugs and alcohol. He was always interested in becoming a Navy SEAL and pursued this goal after facing challenges in college and getting into trouble with the law. He talks about the intense training and selection process, including the grueling Hell Week and the sense of accomplishment he felt upon passing and becoming a Navy SEAL. Cavanaugh shares his experiences serving in Yemen and Iraq, where he was involved in training indigenous forces and providing security for the ambassador. He discusses the adrenaline and sense of purpose he felt while being in combat zones, as well as the challenges and dangers he faced. He also reflects on the impact of seeing innocent civilians, including children, being harmed during attacks and the toll it took on him emotionally. Despite his success as a Navy SEAL, Cavanaugh struggled with self-sabotage and lack of self-worth, which led to a series of altercations and legal troubles. He reflects on the impact of these incidents on his career and personal life, as well as the toll it took on his mental health. He acknowledges the role of alcohol in his self-destructive behavior and the challenges of maintaining relationships while serving in the military. Cavanaugh discusses the toll that his experiences in the military and the challenges he faced had on his mental health. He reflects on the impact of witnessing the death of fellow soldiers and the toll it took on his emotional well-being. He also acknowledges the difficulty of transitioning from the high-stakes environment of the military to civilian life, and the challenges of finding purpose and fulfillment outside of the military. Cavanaugh served for 7 years before getting kicked out due to an incident where he punched a man, which led to a coma. He also got into trouble for driving a golf cart that wasn't his, which ultimately led to his discharge from the Navy. After leaving the military, Cavanaugh turned to alcohol, drugs, and other bad habits. He describes a period where he was drinking, using Adderall, Xanax, and smoking weed every day. He also developed an opioid habit, which eventually led to him losing everything and becoming homeless. He shares a moment of contemplating suicide and feeling lost and hopeless. Cavanaugh explains that he saw joining the French Foreign Legion as his last option. He describes the process of getting into the Legion, which involved passing physical and psychological tests, as well as background checks. He also talks about the unique aspect of the Legion, where individuals with criminal backgrounds or troubled pasts are given a chance to start anew. Once accepted into the Legion, Cavanaugh underwent basic military training, including physical and psychological challenges. He describes the intense discipline and pressure in the Legion, as well as the focus on language and military orders being in French. He also shares how he used the experience to instill more discipline in himself, pushing himself to wake up earlier and work out more. Cavanaugh addresses questions about loyalty and fighting for another country. He emphasizes his loyalty to the United States and discusses the unique geopolitical scenario in the Legion, where individuals from different countries serve together. He also mentions the seamless transition for Ukrainian and Russian legionnaires who wanted to go home and fight for their own countries. Cavanaugh reflects on the lessons he learned from his experiences and the importance of self-worth and discipline in maintaining a healthy and fulfilling life. He acknowledges the challenges of finding purpose and fulfillment outside of the military and the importance of seeking support and guidance in navigating the transition to civilian life. Cavanaugh introduces his Deliberate Life program, which focuses on establishing discipline, setting goals, and creating a vision for a better life. The program includes elements such as wake-up times, nutrition, and habit-building exercises. He emphasizes the importance of self-worth and the need for individuals to hold themselves to a higher standard. Cavanaugh discusses his upcoming book, The Hard Way, which chronicles his journey and the lessons he learned along the way. The book encourages individuals to choose a difficult path, but avoid making unnecessary mistakes that can make the journey even harder. It serves as a guide for those seeking to live a deliberate and purpose-driven life. Cavanaugh expresses his passion for helping others and making a positive impact. He shares his desire to reach out to individuals who may be struggling and offer them guidance and support through his program. He also acknowledges the importance of authenticity and genuine connections in his interactions with others.